All right, most of the unsuccessful copywriters I know are unsuccessful not because they don't know the strategies and tactics and things like that, but it's because they don't have proper planning. And planning isn't necessarily the sexy thing to talk about, but it's also one of the most important components to successful copywriting. So today I'm going to share with you the 5 questions I ask before working on any copywriting project, whether it's for myself or for a client. But doing these and asking these 5 very specific questions allows me to create copy that converts rather than just wasting myself and my client's time. So if you're looking to improve your copywriting and making it more effective, then keep watching. This video is for you. Okay, first question to ask. What problem am I solving? It doesn't matter whether it's a 6,000 word long sales page or a tweet. Every single piece of copy you write is solving a problem of some sort. Now, you might be thinking, hey, I'm writing an about page for a client. Like, how is that solving a problem? Well, think about who's reading that about page. It's probably someone that doesn't know a whole lot about the business. They may not trust the business enough. So the problem you're solving is bridging that information gap so that that person takes the next step. Maybe it's signing up for an email list. Maybe it's getting a quote. Maybe it's buying a product. But if that trust isn't there, then they're not going to do any of those things. So that's the problem you have to solve as a copywriter. And so often new copywriters, they don't really think about what the problem is. They just kind of start writing. So by taking just a little bit of extra time in really making it clear what problem you're solving with every single line you write, it's going to make it more effective and it's going to make you a better copywriter in the process. Second question, who am I writing this for? Not who is the audience. Audience is too broad. Everything you write, you are writing for a very specific person. When I think of copywriting, I'm not trying to reach the masses. I'm trying to reach that one person. If I try and write for everybody, it's going to relate to nobody. Nobody's going to be like, oh my God, like this is me. Like this was written for me. They're gonna be like, yeah, it's too broad. Yeah, I resonate with some of these things, but it's probably not going to get them so excited and so bought in that they take whatever action you're trying to get them to take. But if you get very specific with the very specific person that you are writing for, the hope is that they say, man, like this person knows me. Everything they create, it's like they created it just for me. That's what you're trying to do with your copywriting. You want it to resonate that deeply with the people that are reading it. And the best way to do that is to really put some time into who are you writing for? Specific person, specific age, specific location, specific needs, specific problems. Create that avatar of that person and write for them. And if you do that, you're going to be much more successful than if you were trying to write for everybody. Third, what story will resonate with this person? So now that you know who you're writing for specifically, think about a story that's going to make them say, yes, that's me. So here's an example of this. Let's say you've got a product where you're trying to help golfers fix their slice. So because you know who this person is, they're the 15 handicap. They slice the ball 6 out of 18 holes every round. They're really struggling with it and they're losing 5 to 10 strokes a round just because of their lost balls. So you might share a story from your own life that might resonate with them. It could go something like this. How many times have you stepped up to the tee? You've got your new $500 driver in hand. It's a beautiful day. There's blue sky. There are towering pine trees all down the right-hand side in a wide open fairway ready for you to bomb your drive. You take your backswing and you watch the ball launch straight down the fairway until it starts turning to the right and then farther to the right and farther to the right until those towering pines have swallowed up your ball, costing you another 2 strokes and leaving you dejected as you walk down the fairway to go find your drop. Now, if you're a golfer with the slice, that's gonna hit home. You're gonna be like, yeah, I know exactly how that feels. That is the problem I am trying to solve. So now you've got them hooked because you know who they are, you know what their problem is, and you found a story that resonates with them. And so now they're sitting there thinking like, yeah, that's me. Okay, this person knows my problem. Now, how do I solve it? And so they're going to be much more inclined to listen to what you have to say because you shared a compelling story that they can relate to. Right now, it's kind of the in vogue thing, or the popular thing to say is storytelling's everything, like how to tell a better story. But frankly, it's true. The best copywriters are also the best storytellers. So really think about that as you are looking to hone your craft. Think about how you can tell a more compelling story that's going to relate more directly with the person you're writing the content for. Fourth question, what's the call to action? What are you actually trying to get somebody to do? You need to understand what the end result is before you start writing anything. Are you trying to get them to give them your email address? Are you trying to get them to click a link and go watch a video? Are you trying to get them to buy a product? Understanding what that call to action is going to allow you to craft your copy, whether it's a single tweet, whether it's an email, or whether it's a long form sales page. It's going to allow you to craft it in a way that leads up to that goal that you are trying to get them to take, that action you are trying to get them to take. And if you don't know what that action is, then you're not leading them down a path to anywhere. So really understand very specifically what is the action you want someone to take with the copy that you're writing. And finally, the last question I ask before I write any copy is one that I don't hear talked about often enough, but is really, really important and is one of the most fundamental parts of my process. And that is, what additional resources do I need in order to make this effective? So let me give you a couple quick examples of that. So let's say I'm writing a sales page. Well, a sales page on its own can be effective, but what are some of the additional things I need to make it more effective? Might be an email sequence. Maybe I've got a 3 email sequence that's going to prime people and lead them up to the point so that when it comes time to buy, they are ready to go. Especially if you have a high priced product. It can be hard to sell someone just via a single sales page, but if over the course of a week you send them 3 emails that hits on the problem, that tells stories that they resonate with, then by the time they get to that sales page, they're so excited to buy that they're just looking for reasons to hit the buy button. And then everything you write on the sales page reinforces everything that you said in the email. So those are 2 resources that can go together that's going to make your copy more effective. Here's another example. Let's say you're trying to get people from your email list to subscribe to your YouTube channel. Now you might be thinking, cool, all I got to do is write an email with the link to go to the YouTube channel. That's it. But that might work for a few people, but if you're really trying to get a lot of people to take that action, then there's probably a lot you need to do on top of just writing that email. Whatever link you're sending them to, whatever YouTube video you're sending them to, you need to think about the copy in your headline. Is it compelling? Does it go along with everything you've been saying in that email list? What about the description? Is it describing what the video is all about? Is it making it easy for the person to describe? What about the video itself? Do you need to write a script for the video that directly ties into everything that you're saying within the email? Sure, you can send an email with a link to the subscribe button, and cool, some people are going to do it. But you're going to be more effective if you think about all of the different elements of copy on your YouTube page that's going to tie in directly to all of the things you've been talking about on that email list. So there you go. Those are my 5 questions. They may seem simple, but you would be amazed how many people don't ask any questions before they start writing copy. They just start writing. And in doing that, they aren't writing for a specific person. They don't know where it's going. They don't necessarily know exactly what they're trying to sell. And they aren't thinking about it in terms of the big picture. What are all the different resources we can create to help amplify this goal? But if you ask these questions ahead of time, you're going to be more effective. You're going to make more money. You're going to make yourself happier. You're going to make your clients happier. And essentially, you're just going to become a more in-demand copywriter. And there you go. My name's Sean Ogle. I'm the founder of this thing here at Location Rebel, where we teach you how to make money with your words. Whether you want to be a copywriter, a freelance writer, a blogger, affiliate marketer, whatever it is, we help you do those things here. Go to locationrebel.com/hi, sign up for our free 6-day course. You can see what I mean. You can see all of this working in person. You can see how our email list ties directly into our sales page. But more importantly, we're going to teach you exactly how to build a writing business on the internet. So if that's something you want to do and you're starting from scratch, then I have a feeling you're going to get a ton of value out of it. So go do that. In the meantime, you might also hit subscribe, thumbs up, notification bell, all the things. And you can also go check out this video right here if you want more copywriting tips to help you with your business. With that, hope you have an excellent day, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.